àṣẹ síbẹ̀ rárá.
Sọ̀rọ̀ mi dayọ̀, mo wá ṣọpẹ́. Orí burúkú kì í ṣe tèmi o, mo dúpẹ́. Ìbànújẹ́ kò sí lọ́rọ̀ mi o, mo wá ṣọpẹ́. Orí burúkú kì í ṣe tèmi o, ẹgbẹ́ mo bẹ́.
Thanks.
Àyànmọ́ mi kò sẹ́dá tó lè padà, ẹlẹ́dá mi yé mo bẹ̀bẹ̀ o. Àyànmọ́ mi látọwọ́ Olúwa ni, ẹ̀dá ayé kọ́kọ́ lè ṣí mi ní kò padà.
Morning, Yinka.
Ẹlẹ́dá mi yé mo bẹ̀bẹ̀ yé, ẹlẹ́dá mi gbé mi lékè ayé.
Thank you. Thank you. Please share this program again. It's important to me. Please share it because I've been receiving a lot of WhatsApp inquiries on this particular topic. So please share it. Please share.
Àyànmọ́ mi látọwọ́ Olúwa ni, ẹ̀dá ayé kọ́kọ́ lè ṣí mi ní kó padà. Ẹlẹ́dá mi gbé mi lékè ayé. Àyànmọ́ mi látọwọ́ Olúwa ni, ẹ̀dá ayé kọ́kọ́ lè ṣí mi ní
Hello,
kó
good morning.
padà.
I'm on a live program.
Ẹlẹ́dá mi yé mo bẹ̀bẹ̀ yé.
Hello.
Ẹlẹ́dá mi gbé mi lékè ayé. Obe obe commander, Johnson Ogunlade o, ọba ìjìnlẹ̀ ọkọ̀ Bọ́lá. Vasco da Gama, bàbá Tẹ́jú. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yóò ọmọ lọ́lá bàbá Yẹ́misí.
I want to welcome you on board. I'm just waiting for particular figure to arrive so that particular people and figure to arrive to have it together. So I can move in quickly into the topic. Enjoy the music while last. Thank you, Daddy Kehinde. Kehinde Esther. I have too many Esther around me. Please pass it around. Share it. Carol, my dear. Carol. I'm going to deal with the query or the inquiry here now. I will not respond to anybody on WhatsApp. I will not reply or respond to your question on WhatsApp. So if you want to share it now, people can share it once and for all. As soon as I start, if you want to share it, people can share it, you know. But I just want the music to play down so that people will come up on time. Because I know that many people are now outside there doing their shopping. And it's only 11 o'clock in the United Kingdom. So people are not aware of my coming, so that is fine. You don't have to be aware of my coming. The coming of Jesus Christ is not going to be announced. Anyway, he will come as a thief in the night. So it doesn't have to be announced. Even when, you know, it cannot be announced. It cannot. So let's take that on board. Let's share it, you know, so we will only be having me on when I have important things to say. My father trained me not to open my mouth unless I have important things to say, and that's what I'm doing. I will not come on when there is nothing to say. You don't open your mouth and say nonsense unless there is something to say that people will benefit from. And that's why I'm here now. Enjoy that, Chief Ebenezer Obey. Good morning, Patrick. Good morning, Tosin Idowu. Good morning, all of you coming on one by one. Good morning, Victoria Akoke, Muffin Jonah. Good morning to all of you. Kainde, good morning. Makusko Yinka. Good morning. You know, to all of you that I cannot see your name on now, good morning to you. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It is important that you share this program so that people that have ears they will listen, and those who can read will read it and follow it on. I'm not going to deal with any queries on WhatsApp because it's too much to deal with on WhatsApp. So this is the only arena I'll be replying back. You can share the video, it doesn't matter. Share it. morning, Daddy. Good morning, Jibola Johnson. Good morning to you.
Sandy Pucci, Eki Alaja, Alaja no sọ̀bọ̀ fún Alaja la.
Lizzie, good morning, my dear.
Bí Alaja o, Alaja no sọ̀bọ̀ fún Alaja la.
Modupe, thank you. Thank you. It's easy to maintain. That's just the point. There's no any other reason other than easy to maintain. As a busy woman, it's easy for me to maintain. And I am free from headache, you know, pushing my head all around the hairdresser. That is not there anymore. So that's why. Thank you. Good morning, Lizzie Johnson. Good morning, Lizzie.
Alaji Babs Alalade o, Ama Alimaja. Alaji Babs Alalade o, Ama Alimaja. Ọba gbogbo rọlá àdúgbò, ọkọ ìyàbọ̀dé.
Yes, now we come and pick it up. Especially if you are slim like me and tall, it will suit you. If you have a face like mine, it will suit you. Yes, Ajayi Segun, anything for Christmas. I still have about 10-12 bags to deliver to dish out. I think I have about 12 bags. By Friday, if I still have some bags. You know, it's a bag of rice that I was giving out. Bag of rice. Yeah, bag of rice. You know, so if you need it, you can come and pick yours. I still have some bags left. My line is always busy. Decency. But you should keep trying. It's a bag of rice that I'm dishing out. Bag of rice. Bag of rice. And I still have about 12-15 bags left. I think I have, up to that left. So if you want your own Christmas gifts, that is the gift. Yeah, come and pick it up. Which is true. I'm on 07908 628240. A lot of people think it was sweet that I'm giving out. It's a bag of rice for each person. Bag of rice. So it's not sweet, it's not chewing-gum. It's bag of rice. So those that have come to collect it know what it is for them in their family. So it's bag of rice. It's just a show sign of appreciation to those who have been there since the inception of this program last year that we started the face-to-face recording. It was a year ago that we started face-to-face recording on Facebook, and people have been immensely supporting. So I cannot but show my sign of appreciation to them, and that is the reason why I have that. You know, don't call me now. Let me start the program first. Thank you very much, everybody. Let me lower the music now so I can easily. Good morning to every one of you online now. My name has not changed, Tokunbo. I am the Supreme Court lawyer in this United Kingdom, so I am one of them. And I have a name to protect. At the same time, my credibility must not be damaging. why I am protecting that name. The reason why I come on board this morning, you will note that I don't come on unless there is something to dish, to discuss, to share with public. I came out this morning because I wanted people to understand that I have been receiving some WhatsApp calls, some WhatsApp chats, inquiry from myself regarding some what we call let's look at it again to make sure that we are telling the truth. You know, to look at what we call a scamming on immigration issues, scam. You know, and that is why I want to deal with it once and for all here. Is that rather than going on WhatsApp and replying one person, there is no time, you know, to reply people on one-to-one. So that's why I am coming on Facebook to share it now. So please share it with your friends, share it on your wall, put it there on issue of immigration scamming. A lot of people have sent it to me and said, have you seen this? Ask lawyer how to go about it. Have you seen this? Is it true? You know, nothing is true. By receiving an email and people is saying that last opportunity to regularize your stay. If not, you will be removed from UK. Last opportunity to regularize your stay is lie. It's a pack of lie. It is not true. It's fake. Home Office will not send you any information that pertaining to that. Home Office does not say anything on deadline issue. If you meet any of the Home Office requirements on immigration and nationality rules, yeah, if you meet on any of that, you will put in an application at the appropriate time. Ask advice from a good lawyer. Seek consultation first, and then you will know whether you are qualified to submit application or not. Home Office will not send you a letter or chat or email to say there is a deadline for you to meet this type of application to regularize your stay in the UK. No. If you are going on a renewal, it's a different matter entirely. But what we are seeing here is scam, and it's not true. It's fake. Home Office will not send you anything to do like this and say immigrant, last opportunity for regularizing stay. It is fake. It is not true. Please don't follow it on. I am begging you now. Because if you follow it and you fall foul, that is your own cup of tea on Christmas Day. Because Christmas is coming and a lot of things are happening around us. You know, scamming on fraud, on card, on bank, on Home Office application, on people's properties, burglaries happening. It is Christmas time. Things of this nature will continue to happen. Even overseas, it happens there. So it's not new. People will need money to meet their needs because they cannot work. They are lazy. And this will not come from a genuine lawyer. No genuine lawyer will have the authentic and guts to put out a chat like this that can implicate them. So please be aware of this. All these things are fake. They are not real. And that is why I'm coming out to let you know it is not real. Home Office is not sending you any letter, email, or chat to say to you that immigrant, you have last opportunity to regularize your stay. If not, this is you will be removed. And it's saying there is a form for you to fill. Temporary loophole expire. There's nothing called temporary loophole expires. It's fake. And it says it expires in January so that you can start borrowing money and start putting yourself in debt, in problem. That is not true. Home Office is not saying that. Government is not saying that. There is nothing called amnesty. Nothing is out there. Look at the rules. Take advice, get consultation, and see if you meet any of the requirements. And then you can make your application to the government to regularize your stay in the United Kingdom when you meet the requirements. So there is nothing called deadline. There is nothing telling you that you have to do this, you have to do that. So please, I am begging you. This is the only arena I am going to deal with the inquiries. I am not going to respond to anybody on chat, on WhatsApp. And that's why I'm coming out, because I have received a lot of these things yesterday. Within yesterday alone, I cannot talk of how many of these chats I have received from people and say, lawyer, please confirm this. Lawyer, please confirm this. Lawyer, is this true? It is not true. It's fake. It's scam. And that's what they call scamming. And you are being scammed. If you put your money down, that is your luck. It's your cup of tea. For you not to fall foul, that is why you see me out there in this arena all the time. As soon as I have information to speak about, you will see me out there to come and talk about it. It is not true. Ladies and gentlemen, that you see outside, what you receive or that, please ignore it. Possibly block the person off. Whoever is sending you, can you just block them off?
lọ́wọ́ orí ẹ ti gbàgbé akulẹ̀ yọ. Òwe bàrà ayé. Sára láìla kò lágbá. Òwe bàrà ayé. Lágbára ẹ̀dá kò lágbá.
I'm on 07908-628-240. I'm on 07908-628-240. I will answer every inquiries now. You know. Latifa. Good morning, Mrs. Hamzat. Mrs. Hamzat. Hello. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning. My name is Jolie. I'm just calling basically. I got my partner. He's from Nigeria, and I'm not basically. Yes. Good morning. My name is Jolie.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, my partner is from Nigeria. We've been together for the past 5 years plus. But the problem is right now that I got indefinitely got 2 children.
Lower your device. You cannot hear your voice at the same time while you are talking to me because public is listening.
Okay, sorry. I got 2 children with him, but I got indefinitely he doesn't have.
Okay, and you have 2 children for him.
Yes.
Yeah. So you've been living together for 5 years.
Yes.
Yeah, of course you can make applications. So when you have time, come and see me.
We did apply for it, but the first one they refused.
They cannot refuse you.
The first one they refused, but we applied for the second one, which was this year, beginning of this year. So we decided to get married, basically this December. The Home Office approved for us to go ahead and get married. And then, after 2 weeks before they married, they detained him, which basically I don't know what to do. They said that they have refused that the second application that we applied.
So they refused on the second time again.
Yes.
He must have done something before to step on the toes. He must have stepped on their toes. Because when I look, the way you have explained things to me, it is obvious that you must have met the requirement because you have lived together for 5 years. You have 2 children together, isn't it?
Yes.
So you met the requirement outside the rules anyway, regardless of whether you overstayed or not. But the situation is that there is something that is hidden in this scenario that you have not told me. It is either that he must have used different names and different dates of birth in the past, or he has committed criminal offense, which government is taking against him. And as a result of that, he is not going to be granted on time. He might have pardon later on in life, but he will not get that pardon as we speak. The only way to move this advice forward smoothly, it will be for you to come and see me and bring the last documentation that the Home Office refused him on. Bring it to me in the office, and then we can look at it together, and I can highlight what the problems are.
Okay. All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll try and make it
My clients come from all over the world. I've seen people from Scotland this morning. People come from Peterborough. People come from Manchester all the time. Yes, from Stoke-on-Trent. My clients come from all over the world. So when you have time, book appointment and come and see me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye, dear. If you look at the scenario that lady explained, the lady explained now, herself and her husband have been living together for 5 years, and they have 2 children together. The first application was refused, and the second one was refused. Between me and you will agree with me that there is something hidden. Home Office will not necessarily refuse somebody that has evidence of 5 years with a British partner and they have 2 children under age together. They will not necessarily refuse that application based on FM appendix. The situation here is that on eligibility, or let me go on suitability, he may have committed an offense against the government, step on the toes that is not conducive for public goods. So, and as a result of that, the government will have the capacity to refuse him as much time as they feel or they think fit. And that's the reason why he's being refused. And sometimes people will not understand the reason why government is doing that. You see, when there is relationship of trust and it has broken down, you know, it makes it difficult to trust you back. A lot of people do not understand that relationship. Relationship of trust is important to the government and its people, citizens, subjects. So as a result of that, when it comes to you asking for a favor from them, especially when you have overstayed your status, there is something in my language that says that you understand? If you have done something right and you have not done anything wrong, you don't have anything to fear of when it comes to submitting an application to the government in the United Kingdom, to the Home Security Departments. The reason why a lot of people have problem in this regard is as a result of them not coming straight to the authority, not declaring. You see, if you come in clandestinely as a result of problem back home, that is fine. Government is aware of situations of people that are from developing country. So they are not saying that it is good for you to come without passport, but they are saying that you have come, and they don't have choice. A bad child cannot be thrown back to the lion's Eden. So as a result of that, government will find a way to accommodate you as long as you are not stepping on toes. And that's exactly what I'm saying in this case. The lady that called now, there is something behind that calling, behind the application, which she has not explained. I'm on 07908 628240. That's it. Who comes to equity must come with clean hands. Thank you, Olaya. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. Honestly, you hit the nail on the head. It's been a long time I've done equity law, but whoever comes to equity must come with clean hands. Thank you for that statement. Thank you so much. So it is apparently important. It is important when we talk of making an application to the government. You have to come with clear mind and clear hands. You laid your scenario before your lawyer. Don't hide. Tell the truth. A good lawyer must find wisdom to apply into your situation. And this is why it is important to have close relationship with God when you are making an application representing people. So that you will ask for wisdom. That is what Solomon did in the Bible. He asked for wisdom regardless of his wealth and status. What he lacks and he asked for it, he was given. And that makes him acquire more wealth. You know, ask for God guidance. Ask for wisdom. That scenario, there is no doubt in my mind. There is a problem somewhere. and that has not been explained. Maybe in future when the lady have time, she will come and disclose to us. But the crucial thing is that government will not necessarily refuse you if you have lived with your partner for 5 years and you have 2 underage children together, and that your partner is a settled person in the United Kingdom. Settled means immigration free, indefinite leave to remain, EA passport or British passport. It's free. Government will not necessarily refuse you unless there is a criminal activity connected with that has not been disclosed. And that is why under history in the application is saying under history, you must disclose. You must disclose. I'll show you exactly on the page where it's saying that you have to disclose your history. Now on that application, the government is saying here under application to make, if you want to make application for leave to remain in the United Kingdom on the basis of your family life as a partner. This prompts me to the idea. The person that called me prompts me to this idea now, which is a great thing because I want people to learn from it. Because the way she said it, it's like she's been cheated. It's like she's been deprived from Article 8 enjoyment because she met the rules at the time of application. Well, it sounds like, but you and I have not read the document to know that it sounds like that is this case. Now, government will not necessarily refuse. Hello? Hey, Macaro. We thank God I'm on a live chat program now. Thank you. Okay, go ahead. What do you mean by 2017 review? What do you mean by that? We've done a lot of review, we've done a lot of changes, a lot of amendments during the period of 12 months. And as we are talking, anything can happen overnight. Don't forget that we have administrative law. Our law in the UK is on written constitution. So anything can happen overnight. But as we are speaking now, we have not had anything again. But believe me, anything can happen tomorrow. And as we are going into a new year, there is every possibility that things will change again. But we don't know yet. Yeah. You see, because I have had some weeks off in Nigeria, I am going to work till Friday, which is 22nd this week. And then I'm going to back into the office next week, Thursday, 28th. So I'm going to put it to the public because a lot of people have been asking. I'll be back because I have an appointment from 28th of December, which is next week, Thursday. So I'll be seeing people again from Thursday. But I'm in the office now till Friday. Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, dear. Thank you. Take care, dear. Bye. 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 Hello? Hello? Good morning to you.
my lawyer, and I've been following your program. So there was a time I called that I put in application with that was then when it was 10 months. He said we should wait, that they have backlog. Now I now called last week, I said it has been 14 months now. Then you just said it should be out by now, that what's keeping them, that should be out by now, that should call a lawyer, explain to you. In a nutshell, before I will get to, because I come from work, I met the letter. So when I met the talking, I just said, oh, this lawyer is as if she's saying something, she's in the spirit, so they brought something. What I'm calling her is that your information tally with what they were doing in the home office. But unfortunately now, they brought only myself and my daughter. They didn't drop in for my husband. So we called them. And they said he has to wait till 10 days after. If he didn't receive it, then we should call back again. I don't know what is going on now.
It's a bit messy. It's a bit messy in that regard, and I will agree with you that that can happen, because I've seen so many scenarios similar to that of yours. It's not a problem. At the end of the day, Home Office will amend and correct themselves. I think the reason why the problem is happening, it probably be, I am not speaking for them on a bad level. I am speaking because I have experience of what can happen within the government department. If they move one head, if one boss is moved from a department, that can affect the trail of that work. So I think there is a change of power. They will issue, as long as there is a letter to say that they have granted him, they will issue him. Don't worry. It's an oversight. It's an oversight. They will issue him.
Thank you very much. God bless you, man. God bless you.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Yes, ma'am. Hello? Yes, good morning. We're on a live program.
Hello, good morning, madam.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to quickly ask a few questions.
Please go ahead.
Can I hear you? Can I go on?
Please go ahead.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, actually, I'm independent from the EU, and I was given 5 years. I was given 5 years, so as the 5 years run out this year, December, so I applied earlier. It's still remaining 1 year, so I was refused based on one, I've applied early. Secondly, my partner and the two of my kids, they went for social to ask for help. So those are the things they refused me. So and they didn't temper my passport, they returned it back. Can I still use it to travel? But despite I was refused indefinite. But I still have that 5 years running.
And what does the letter say to you?
And the letter says that secondly, I have to apply 2018, December 11th. Yeah, this is what I'm saying now. That it was based on one, and that it is not yet for me to apply. And I am due next year, December 11th, to apply for indefinite. 2, I was not able to provide enough document for 5 years. 3, that I went for help for social, of which I was not the one. It was my ex-partner. I went there with my kids. I was not living with them. So, and they returned the passport. It was not void, but I'm asking, can I use it to travel?
I will not guarantee that. I can't stand for that. I will not guarantee you. So you will need to be raising inquiries with the Home Office directly.
Yeah, but I called them and the inquiry, they said I can use it, I can travel, but I'm a bit.
If you want to test the authentic, don't go to Nigeria first. Travel out of Europe. So go to Europe.
Okay, I should go to.
Dublin, travel normal way through the normal immigration to Ireland.
Okay, but
I'm not. Don't forget that I am a lawyer. I am not Home Office.
Yeah, I know.
So I have never experienced that before.
Because I applied earlier.
You shouldn't have applied early. I told somebody yesterday as well that wanted to go and submit application before 50 years. The law says continuously for 5 years, and that's how it will remain. So you cannot afford to apply earlier unless you are asking for a replacement.
No, it's not a replacement.
I'm afraid so. Home Office was right in their decision. And when you are doing a dependent application, you don't take any assistance from the government. Neither you nor anyone connected. Unless if it's the sponsor himself. And sponsor self at the time of doing your application must not be on public funds.
Actually, she's not on public funds. She has been working. She's earning almost 50,000.
It was your relative that went to the social services, your family member.
My partner. No, it's my partner. My partner.
Exactly. So how did Home Office know about it?
Yeah, because they know that I've got 2 kids.
Exactly.
My partner as well, because I don't stay with them.
Exactly.
I stay with my sister.
Exactly.
So it was good, like because she called my name and the one who have those 2 kids for. So then I invited me to the social. That I agree with them that I'm the one who got the kids. So since then they hear from them. So it's when I want to apply for indefinite. It was too early for me to apply. I made a mistake. So then I use it on me, which is the Home Office that I applied on time. Rover, my partner and me, we went to seek for a help, of which they didn't give to them. I was not there when she went to social to seek for a help. So I wasn't there. So now they returned all my passport and the 1 year they still validated temporary and I want to travel to Nigeria.
I will not stand for it to say that you are free to travel to Nigeria. I will not vouch for it. So I don't want to be responsible for things that I know of.
I just want to get an inquiry.
Nah, I won't be careless in giving that kind of advice. Unless, in fact, I will not say unless. I will not be careless. Yes. So you need to check properly.
Yeah, I've just got the Home Office, the inquiry line. This is I can travel.
Check properly, okay? Good luck. Thank you, dear. Bye. If you listen to that inquiry very well, the gentleman said that he made application as a dependent of his sponsor, a European person, to the Secretary of State for the Home Department in the United Kingdom, based on the evidence that he's living with the person for 5 years, but he has not clocked 5 years. Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am.
We're on a live program. Thank you, Bimbo.
Yeah, my name is Ravinju.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, what I want to make an inquiry about, ma'am, is it's not related to what you're talking about.
Okay.
So I make an application to the Home Office, but it's been over a year and a half now.
Okay.
And then the application depends on my British kids here. But the only thing I receive from them is the application is complex.
You receive what?
The only thing I receive from the Home Office, the acknowledged letter, they write that the application is complex.
Have you done biometric?
No,
And it's a year.
a year and a half.
And you've not done fingerprint?
I've done fingerprint before. Yeah, they have my fingerprint before.
No. Have you done it on this particular application you are talking about? Have they sent a letter to you to go and do it?
No.
No, something is not right somewhere. Who helped you to who helped you? Who helped you to do the application?
It's a lawyer I met when I was in detention.
You need to check further from that person what they have done for you.
The application is that me and the mother will not get anything as a couple, but she wrote a letter that I'm sending my kids steady. And she said
Did
that-
you make fresh application to the government? Did you pay for the fee, application fee?
No, I made it as a fee waiver.
Hold on and let's see what is going to happen. But a year is a long time, I will tell you the truth.
Yeah, no, but even a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yes.
They must have responded, though. They must have responded.
I've even contacted the local MP. Local MP get involved.
They must have replied back. So you need to check. They must have replied back.
They write back to the MPs. The application is depending. They're dealing with the application.
And why did you go in for fee waiver? What's the condition?
The condition is that at that moment I'm on a asylum.
Okay.
So at that moment when I put the application, I'm on asylum. So that's when I put as a fee waiver.
Okay.
So is there anything I could do or anything?
Unless you just tell the lawyer to write further to the Secretary of State and ask for an update that is completely out of time. And delay is not necessary because it's over 6 months. So they need to know what is going on, the reason why you've been held.
If it's
You know,
6 months, now,
it's if it's 6 months it's better, but you said a year and a half.
yes.
That is out of it. So you need to chase it.
So is there anything you could do for me? Can you help or what do you think?
Tell the lawyer to write to the Home Office and ask for an update on it.
I've asked it so many times. It don't happen.
That's the only thing you can do. So just keep finger crossed and wait. I am not a greedy lawyer that will be asking for everything. When somebody is handling it and you think that he's handling it in a normal way, there is nothing we can do. If he has done a letter in the last 3 months to the Home Office asking for further information, then you should wait.
But the only thing is every time you write a letter, they don't respond. Is the MP that they respond to last?
Come to me for consultation and let me see your document. But I'm not saying you should withdraw your case from your lawyer, but come to me for consultation.
So when is the best time to come?
Well, I'm here now till Friday, so you can come anytime. Or you can call my office and book appointment.
Okay, I think I will try and call your office later.
Okay.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's fine. Bye. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yes, just hit the PM now.
I just want to actually, because I have a case with the Home Office, and because as you're online, that's why I said let me tell you all about the matter.
Okay.
I'm here with my partner. She's an EU citizen. We made an application, and eventually I was refused. They said because my lawyer did not go with the photograph, and that I'm not paying council tax. Those are the reasons that made them to refuse. Then we appealed to court. Then they replied for court that we should explain why they have jurisdiction over the case because of the Salah. They say Salah case. They made reference to Salah case. And my lawyer has since replied. It's over 6 months now. We've not heard anything, nothing.
You mean to reply back to the judge in court?
Yes.
You have to wait. I'm sorry. I have similar situation.
Okay.
Don't worry. I think their hands are tied. They are just tight in the corner now because Home Office in that particular case, on Salah case, I will imagine that they are in a mess. You know, I think they brought that Salah case in at the wrong time.
Okay.
And they're supposed to be an exception as to those who will be affected and those who will not be affected. I think they got the application wrong in terms of implementing that law. I think that law was, they implemented it in a very wrong way. So as a result of that, a lot of lawyers are coming out and not accepting Home Office verdict or the judge opinion on it. because what the law says at the time of the application is what we are looking at. But the salary came in at a time that we were not expecting it. So as a result of that, those who are very buoyant in their work will not accept it from the government or from the judge. So we are on it.
Okay, thank you very much. My problem now is my passport is with the Home Office, and we intend to marry. I intend to marry my partner.
You will not be able to do that until you have your passport back. Your passport is your identity.
She said, the lawyer actually applied for if they can bring a verified copy, so that we can use that.
A verified copy from who?
From the Home Office.
There is no registrar that will accept a photocopy passport from you to allow you to get married in the UK. It has to be original identity card, and it's passport mostly.
No, they said that we should request a verified copy as we went to register. That's what they said.
My dear.
Home Office can bring a verified copy of my passport that will be able to go for marriage. That's what they said from the registry.
Well, maybe that's what they said.
So in this situation, I'm just in a tight corner.
You are. And the only way out of this here is your wife an European person.
Yeah, she's a European citizen. She has a European passport.
And you're living together.
She's even here with me.
Is she pregnant? Has she got child for you?
No.
That is the problem. Because you were castigated into some categories. That's the problem. You were put into other category as well. So you are in a tight corner, to be honest with you. The only way out is just to see if you can wait a bit more. And if nothing happens, then see me in January and let us intervene.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you. Welcome. Bye.
Okay.
Bye. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hi there.
Yeah, I'm good. Please, can I speak with the lawyer?
Speaking, I'm on a live program. Are you aware of that?
I'm sorry, madam. I'm sorry, ma'am. Please.
He doesn't know that I'm on a live program. Hello? Hello? Yeah, hi.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I know you're on a live program, ma'am.
Okay.
Madam, please, I just want to make inquiry.
Please go ahead. Go ahead.
My partner, yes, please, ma'am. She's an European citizen. So, she's working. I just want to know if she's entitled to benefits in the UK.
Is she working in the UK?
Yes, she's working in the UK.
But both of you are in a relationship. You are living together as man and woman, and you are working, isn't it?
No, me, I'm not working at the moment, but we have a son together.
Are you applying under her later on in life?
Yes, ma'am. Exactly, ma'am. I've even applied twice, but because I can't provide my original passport, they've refused it to occasion, ma'am.
Yeah, but if she's going to claim benefits now, it will affect your entitlement later on in life, isn't it?
Yes, that is what I'm calling, ma'am. She's working and they are paying child benefit and child tax credit and working tax credit. Please, I don't know if I can apply again.
Have you been living together for 2 years or more?
Ma'am, we've been here since 2013, ma'am.
And you have child together?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, of course you can make application. But if you don't have international passport, they're not going to grant it.
Thank you very much, ma'am. That is the problem I'm facing, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Bukola Belande, thank you. Thank you. Ebonila Subunure, I had a consultation with you in August before traveling to Nigeria. You had a consultation with me before traveling to Nigeria. Okay. Let's see what you're saying there. Come here, I want to read your comments. I'm looking at it. I want to pick up your comment and read it to the public if need be. I'm on 07908 628240 regarding immigration inquiries. I'm on 07908 628240 to do with your regularized of status and your coming into the United Kingdom. I deal with all queries and inquiries at the moment now because we are going on Christmas break. So I would like to shed more light and to make sure that people are free from their anxiety when going into Christmas mood. And that is why I am here now, to see if I can resolve some of the things that needs to be resolved. Okay, Ebonila Subunure said that I had a consultation with you in August before traveling to Nigeria. I came back in September and I applied for a spouse visa for my wife. Following your instructions, she's just received her passport on Monday and the visa has been granted. We are grateful to God. We thank God. There is another person that said that they granted his wife yesterday as well. I think I am grateful to God on that, because when you listen to advice and we take it on from the beginning smoothly, there is no problem. They do grant spouse visa smoothly. Spouse visa, they do grant it if you listen and take advice from appropriate person who knows what she's doing. Then you will know that they will grant it. So we thank God for that. We thank God. We thank God. We thank God. We thank God. You know, we thank God for that. Ebonlin Subunare, your name is too, you know that your name, that's not your name anyway. But we thank God for what you have just shared with us here, and we are grateful to God for making it success for us, you know. So an application can be granted at once. as we are discussing, we're still on the issue of what can be done. So if you don't have any further inquiries, I have to go now. I'm on 07908 628240. 07908 628240. We thank God for the good work. We thank God. We thank God. And to all of you that support the work, we will not stop thanking you and appreciating you. Thank you, guys. So like I said earlier on, when you look at the main application itself, before I leave you, I want you to understand how it works, the system works. Application for leave to remain in the UK on the basis of your family life as a partner, parent, or dependent child, or on the basis of your private life in the United Kingdom for a biometric immigration document hasn't got an expiry date. As long as you meet any of the requirements as a partner, as a parent, as a dependent child, you will be entitled to use that form and make application at any time. The government does not place a deadline on that application. And you will agree with me, this kind of application, it's outside the rules. It's to incorporate, to assist those who are already in the UK that have overstayed their visa. That is why that application is there. It's just to incorporate, to assist them to have status so that they can work and put food on the table for their family member. That is the whole idea of having that kind of application. There is no deadline. So please don't fall for scammers. Don't fall for scamming. Don't fall on scam. The application is pretty straightforward. You can make application for family life as partner, as a parent, you know. The family life as a partner can be under 10-year route if you have overstayed your visa. So to all of you that always come back and say, they grant me 2.5 years and now have my partner, can I change? You can't change. So don't let anybody deceive you. And the good news I want to give to you, if you have a 10-year-old child that has British passport, both daddy and mommy can apply under that child, because I will categorically stand for it, that you can apply under it. I've got the result back yesterday. You know, I told you that I always like to do a test case in my office. I don't rely on other people's representation. I rely on my thinking. So the test case is that I have submitted for husband and wife under their 10-year-old child who has British passport, and successfully it was granted, and it came back yesterday, even though it has gone in and stuck inside the delay, but it's now come back successfully. I'm on a live chat. Pastor Chris, hi, good morning. Hello, good morning. I'm on a live chat. You know, I think she's not aware that I'm on a live chat, you know. So the situation is that, yes, they are granting it. If you have a 10-year-old child, the government may move around and move around and move around, but at the end of the day, if the child has British passport, both parents will have that enjoyment under that child. So we can go in smoothly, because I have a test case in my office. If I don't have a test case, I don't stick my head out, because I don't want my name to be damaged. So when I have test cases, when I come out, and I said, yes, you can do this, you can do that. So for all applications, there is no deadline, unless if you want to renew. And if you want to renew, you have to submit application 28 days before your visa expire. 28 days is important. Don't forget. There is no particular law, but 28 days is good. That's what the government is saying. And that is that about that. I have to leave you in a good spirit of Christmas. I want you to continue to enjoy yourself. I'll come on board anytime I have information. Hello. Yes. Hi. Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm going regarding immigration status.
Okay. I'm on the live chat now. Are you okay to speak? Please proceed. Please proceed.
All right. What I want to ask is this. My former... Hello?
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, my former... Well, I wasn't married before. I had 2 children in that marriage.
Okay.
Now, when that marriage collapsed,
Mm-hmm.
when I got married to a German national, then I was able to get my own immigration status, which was right to EU, right to file the EEF,
Okay.
right spouse visa.
Okay.
Now, and my 2 children, in my former relationship, my former marriage, they have the same status. Now, I want to ask, the mother of those children is not a pregnant wife. Can she apply using the children immigration status to obtain her own status?
The answer is yes.
Okay.
So we take it on from there. You need to come for consultation. I have to leave now.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
But the children, they have 5 years. EU 5 years. EU family member.
And the father has European passport.
No. What the children have is what I am the father of the children.
Mm-hmm.
What the children have is what I am. We all have 5 years.
But the mother cannot apply now if she's not there from the beginning. If that is the case, I thought you said that the father has papers or the children have passport. If they don't have passport and they only have the 5 years union member, then it means that the mother will have to wait and let them acquire permanent residence before she can come in. You know, but the whole idea on a very good one is that we need to have the full information as to the reason why you guys applied under the person you applied under before we can then give further advice.
That's my new wife.
Mm-hmm. I don't think their mother can. I don't think their mother can come in now. Okay. Please call me after this. I need to go now. Can you call me after this? I need to go now. I need to leave now. You can call me after this, but I have to leave now. Sorry. I have to go now because I have clients waiting physically in the office, and that is important to me because I talk about money. For all of you that your biometric cards has arrived in my office, I am begging you, come and pay me my money and come and take your card. Otherwise, I will return them to the home office on Friday. All of you that your document has now arrived granted, Christmas is here. Come and collect your document and come and clear the balance. If not, I will personally DHL it back to the government because I cannot keep them more than 10 days by law. I will return them back to the government. I am saying it. So all of you, you know yourself. I don't want to be mentioning names. There are more than 15 of you now that your document is outstanding in my office. I will return them to the government by Friday if I don't see you. Please go ahead quickly. Please go ahead quickly. I have to leave now. Please hold on. I want to thank you all for waiting online. I have to go now. I will answer that person outside chat now. Thank you so much. Thank you.